Listen. We got breaking news in the boxing world. This is completely unbelievable. Jermaine Ortiz had an opinion. He would say it's a fact on Shakur Stevenson. Bottom line is we are still coming off of the fallout, the aftermath, if you will say so. People are very disgusted, to say the least. And Shakur Stevenson, he's had people switch up on him. I mean, it's getting downright scandalous. You talking about a guy who got to come back stronger than ever in his next performance. He won. Like I said, this man became it was the vacant WBC world title on the line, lightweight title, and he ended up winning it, and nobody cares. He defeated Edwin De Los Santos, and people believe that it should be the other way around. He ran like it is what it is. But nonetheless, Jermaine Ortiz, yes, we all know who this man is. He's got his eyes set on Shakur. He letting it be known he will be the first guy to put that one on his record. He said, I don't think Shakur would be a hard fight for him. He will whoop his. You already know what time it is, man. Make sure you subscribe to Flight Sports for more boxing news updates and more. Shakur Stevenson from Brick City. You already know what it is. Shout out to Nork. 21-0, no losses, no draws, 10 wins by the way of knockout. He is the WBC World Lightweight Champion. We all know that Devin Haney had to vacate that belt. He had other aspirations, on the horizon. He's got that. He about to lock horns with Regis Prograis. We about to get that fight locked and loaded for the people. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a second of coverage on that. December is going to be a big time month. We got Kid Austin coming up. He's going to be fighting on that undercard, with Ryan Garcia. We're going to get all into it. Jermaine Ortiz, man, he was hot. Ortiz is a problem too, man. Though his only loss is against Vasily Lomachenko, the man that Shakur claimed he wants to fight. Obviously, he has a draw in his record. Jermaine Ortiz is 17-1-1, with 8 wins by the way of knockout. Shout out Jermaine Ortiz, man. This man is the truth. He's 27 years old. The technician, I think this man is a problem, and it would be a great fight if these two could get it on. I'm gotta keep it real. I just got to. Shakur Stevenson picked up pretty much a boring, unimpressive win against Edwin De Los Santos this past Thursday. He might have been on a point defensively, but offensively, it was a joke. People feel like he didn't. It was no creativity. It was nothing. He laid down. That's how they feel. In terms of not doing nothing out there against a guy of that punching power. His reluctantness to pull his hands, left, was crazy. The boos just reigned supreme. I mean, seriously, you would have thought that imagine the professional wrestling WWE when the bad guy take the microphone. I mean, it was one of those. He was getting booed up out the joint. It was sad. What happened to him, especially because nobody expected. Them people wanted to love him. I want to know if he would have did this performance at the Prudential Center up there in Jersey. I don't know if them people would have. That would have been even worse. He'd get booed out of his home crowd. But they had to move him out of the Prudential Vegas. The building was not sold out in Las Vegas like it is at the Prudential, but it is what it is at the end of the day. The Dominican contender jumped on a flight, pardon me, to Vegas to support De Los Santos and watch Stevenson up close and personal. He wasn't expecting the most action-packed fight in the world, but Ortiz was hoping that they would at least throw punches. Excuse me. Stevenson points to nagging shoulder injury. De Los Santos, on the other hand, blames him for his lack of aggression. Whatever the reason, Stevenson was lethargic and flat out dull. At times, Ortiz nodded off as he sat in his ringside seat after sitting through 12 painful NUMAD rounds. Ortiz was left with two feelings. For starters, he can't understand why Stevenson is this ballyhooed pound for pound, just anomaly. Secondary, Ortiz is now hoping that he'll get a chance at him. This is the quotes. I'm not, says Ortiz during the interview. He says that he was unimpressed with Stevenson. Put him in the ring with me. He said that he will crack him. Cracking Stevenson, insinuating that he would basically knock him out. For the people that don't understand what that means, even with the former Olympic silver medalist perfecting the art of hit and not get hit, Ortiz isn't unnerved over the possibility of swinging at air all night long. When last seen, the 27-year-old got past his continual weight loss issues to win a decision against Antonio Moran. A fight with Stevenson, however, figures to be far more complex than that. 1 minute, the 26-year-old is right in front of you. The next, he's angled off to one side of the ring, hitting you with a shot you simply don't see coming. Bad performances aside, Stevenson is still one of the best fighters in the world, let alone in the lightweight division. But for Ortiz's point of view, all of the praise and adulation that's been thrown on Stevenson's shoulders has just been a joke, and people already are salivating to get at Shakur Stevenson now. So I do think people are getting a little bit carried away, because this notion that everybody can just beat Shakur Stevenson now, I think it might be a little dangerous, with that little notion. Okay, did he come up a little bit short in terms of what people wanted to see? Yeah, that's fair. But this notion that anybody could beat Shakur Stevenson now, he's a scrub. I think we need to slow down, because you gotta can't everybody just roll up in the ring against Shakur. But I do believe Jermaine Ortiz is a guy that I think will be a good fight. You see that he has a good record. He fought against some good competition. Even that fight against Lomachenko, I believe that was Loma's coming back party. Ortiz was winning that fight in the beginning, and then Lomachenko came back and beat him in the end. So listen, give him credit, and that's no shame, no gain. Give major props to Jermaine Ortiz. He wasn't running from this undefeated situation. He went out there and got it. So give him props, man. Make sure you hit the like button and you subscribe, man. Let me know your thoughts on Jermaine Ortiz. It's Flight Sports TV. You already know what it is. We're gonna be bringing more boxing news updates and more.